Well, hello there. My name is Craig Person. I'd like to tell you a story of Muskegon and the pure power of positivity. To tell the story, we have to go back to the beginning, to that splendid day in Blue House Garden.
Hey everybody, welcome to the first edition of Coffee with Craig. Hey everybody, welcome to the 12th edition of Coffee with Craig. No coffee. No coffee today. I drank it already. Anyway.
Boy, it seems so long ago now that I set forth to spread positivity and share my real estate investment ideas. And then I made a bold move.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the next edition of Coffee with Craig. We are shooting today on location. This is kind of fun for me because I get to show you what I've been talking an awful lot about. We're in Muskegon, Michigan, and right behind me is the old AmeriBank building, which is a building that's no longer in service. So the West Western, and right behind me is a brand new state-of-the-art building going up called the Leonard. It's at 292 West Western Avenue here in Muskegon. And what's unique about it, 6th floor. Hi everybody, it's Craig Person here. We're in Muskegon, July 3rd, 2021. And COVID is pretty much on its way out the door, so we're enjoying the 4th of July weekend. Right here on Western Avenue, you can see right a lot of stick-built homes being built here. Just to give you an idea, when I tell you I'm so excited about Muskegon, it's not just hype or hyperbole. We have brand new homes coming in all downtown, all by Blue House, in the neighborhood just next door to Blue House. And take a look. I mean, we've got several new buildings. This whole big plot of land is being redeveloped. So if you're thinking about investing, now's the time.
I had just discovered Muskegon, being rebuilt street by street and brick by brick. Change was on its way, and I had to tell its story. And from way up here, the changes are even more evident that Muskegon is the place to be. From its 26 miles of lakeshore to its beautiful downtown district, the city once known as the Riviera of the Midwest has risen again to retake its rightful place as a great city by the lake and become a new paradise for all to enjoy. So to reach even higher heights, I teamed up with Shop by Lotus Black and Mitten Made Media production companies to capture the most amazing, breathtaking footage of Muskegon's rebirth, development by development. Fueled by optimism for change and to showcase the fastest recovering economic zone in all of Michigan, and to find a way to share the optimism with others, the optimism for change, the optimism for growth, and to tell the story worthy of Muskegon's new place in Michigan. On May 29th of 2021, we released our first video titled Muskegon, Rebirth of the City by the Lake. This video honestly captures the big picture to highlight the explosive growth of new construction, new developments, and new investments being made in and around the Muskegon Lakeshore District. On June 18th of 2021, we released Muskegon, the Lakes of Paradise, to highlight the restoration and access to Muskegon's greatest natural resource, the Muskegon Lake in Lake Michigan. On August 10th of 2021, we released McLaughlin, Rebuilding Muskegon, as a tribute to the collective efforts of the hardworking private investors who have collectively transformed the McLaughlin neighborhood just one house at a time. McLaughlin is the next hotspot for investors and new homeowners to watch. And finally, August 24th of 2021, we released this video, Muskegon, the Power of Positivity, to encourage others to see the positive changes Muskegon has undergone. If there was ever a time you thought Muskegon was a lost cause, you couldn't have been more wrong. The vision, hard work, and heavy investment that's flowing into Muskegon has reached a critical mass and frenzy that no one could ever imagine just a few years ago. And don't forget to take a moment and press the like button below this video. By doing so, you get to share your positivity with us, and this website's algorithm will then share our video content with more and more viewers, enhancing our ability to spread the news of Muskegon's continued growth and revival. Is Muskegon getting your attention? Tell us about it in the comments below as we pick back up with Muskegon, the power of positivity. There's one thing for sure. Muskegon's revival is making the news. Let's take a look. Ryan Leesma and the developers of Adelaide Point are now sharing their $250 million 30-acre plus vision of Muskegon Lake by revealing their new concept rendering of Adelaide Point, highlighting high-end condos, restaurants, boat slips, and event centers, creating millions of dollars of tax revenues for the city. The benefits are endless, and Ryan believes in the strength of diversity, public access, and the preservation of the lake for many years to come. And for now, as for tourism,
more cruise ships will be visiting Muskegon this summer. In fact, this will be the first summer in which 2 ships will be in port at the same time. 13 on Your Side Lakeshore reporter John Mills gives us a closer look at the booming part of the city's tourism industry.
3 cruise ship companies have finalized 2020 schedules for Great Lakes cruises, and this year those 3 companies will make 35 stops in the Muskegon port city. That's more than twice as many as last year. The cruise ships enter the Muskegon Lake Channel and tie up at this dock downtown.
We have the perfect setup.
Muskegon Lakeshore Chamber President Cindy Larson says Heritage Landing is perfect in part because it's close to shops, breweries, and museums. 35 cruise ship stops is the most ever in Muskegon. Significant growth that started with 1 cruise ship.
and with all of this new tourism, we're going to see a lot more population coming to Muskegon.
Population growth in Muskegon County not as substantial as in Kent and Ottawa, but there's still an indication population growth will pick up momentum over the next decade.
13 on Your Side Lakeshore reporter John Mills has more on that.
This 4,000-acre lake is expected to be a big driver for population growth over the next decade, and the county's board chair tells me it's a quality of life asset that other counties in Michigan wish they had. In the center of downtown, Muskegon Rising, a sculpture that's now surrounded by other tall structures.
This all happened in the last 10 years.
Muskegon County Board Chair Bob Skolnick is pleased the county's population is growing.
I think 2% is a good number.
2% growth, he believes, will seem tiny 10 years from now when the 2030 census is released.
And that valuable population growth is needed to help create new jobs and opportunities for the local population here in Muskegon and in Muskegon County. And as tourism turns into staycations and people start finding new homes in Muskegon, they'll want to enjoy those beautiful sandy beaches, and there's no better place than to go to the Deck restaurant at Pier Marquette. Let's go and have some fun. Now, this is where you can find those nice sandy beaches, and that wonderful lake water is so warm and refreshing, so you just have to jump in. And when you go there with friends, fun is had by all, and everyone seems to be smiling and enjoying themselves. Here at the Deck restaurant at Pier Marquette in Muskegon, tourists come from around the world to spend the day with good food, great panoramic views, and it's the perfect place to make a new friend too. Just look at how much we've been having fun in this day. Good times are always had by all. And when I think about the journey I've taken to Muskegon, I just can't help but to think about all the new friends I've made. Life is good, and it's only getting better. One of the things I live by is to ensure that I always give more than I take. And it's so important that the residents of Muskegon understand what they have here, the natural beauty of the lakes, the wonderful city we live in, and all of the wonderful people that live here too. So from here forward, I'd like to thank the city of Muskegon and think about all of the wonderful people that I've had coffee with and that influence and shape me every day. And little was I to know that I would get the opportunity to thank the City Commission directly in person. Take a look.
Mayor, commissioners, staff, Muskegon citizens, Dave Alexander, Business Development Manager here with the city. Let me introduce to you Craig Person of Blue House Investor. Those of us who have been here a number of years or our entire life seem to lose track of the transformation that we are in and the potential that is Muskegon. And sometimes it takes an IT guy from Silicon Valley in California to remind us what we have here in the city of Muskegon, and in particular, McLaughlin neighborhood. Greg?
Or statement. So I wanted to start off with hello everybody and give you a short introduction. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Craig Person. I'm 57 years of age in November of this year, and it's never too late to make a change. And I made it late in life and moved from Silicon Valley to Muskegon. So I'm a native Californian who migrated from Silicon Valley. I'm also, if you all don't know where Silicon Valley is, it's in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's also profitable and good to celebrate diversity. And that's what Rakes and everybody else showed us during that event. Next year is going to be a lot of fun. Please come. I'm also a member of the African American community and a minority business owner. So I realize that access to capital, investment, network, and education are key in supporting us as a group. I'm also inspired by young leaders in Muskegon like James Coffey, who is an inspirational speaker, or Lotus Black, whose videography helped me produce my first videos. Some of you may have seen them. I have one called Muskegon, Rebirth of the City by the Lake, and it really outlines what's going on downtown with all the development. I got close and personal with all the activity that's happening down there. And those folks helped me produce that video. I like collaborating with folks. So I'm also inspired by Cindy Larson, and because of her, I'm now a proud member of the Muskegon Lakeshore Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you also Mayor Gowan, Vice Mayor Hood, and Commissioner German for attending my first official open house at Blue House Manor Apartments, Frank Peterson, and all of you in the commission who worked tirelessly to make Muskegon a better place. I'm inspired by all of you. You inspire me to find more about this wonderful city and share it with others. And those of you who've given me that support in that endeavor, I personally thank each and every one of you. So I have a big impact on the block. And in the McLaughlin neighborhood, where I spend my dollars, pay my taxes, choose to live, and work every day, I do work with police, confront the issues I see when I see them, and encourage others in the community to find new ways to contribute to making this community a safe and happy place for everybody to live. I recently produced a video, McLaughlin, Rebuilding Muskegon, and I'm just going to take a second out and say that if you watch that video, I started in the McLaughlin Community Park, and I have to tell you, the folks volunteer their time. Churches will go in there and hold pitch camp and do great things. Many of you have probably attended some of it. It's a great place and it's a great neighborhood. So, and this video showcases how good investors can be part of the solution in McLaughlin. You can find that on the top of my Facebook page or search for it on YouTube. Just look for Craig Person, Muskegon, you'll find me. I'm everywhere on the net. I believe in progress, working closely with others, leadership through example. If I can't build a coalition, which I used to be good at, but I'm learning how to do it again, I try to lead by example. So in the McLaughlin neighborhood, when I moved in 2014,
I honestly couldn't get other landlords to do the kind of upgrades that I was envisioning. So I did them and set the tone for what's coming tomorrow. And I was way ahead of the pack when it came to that. So you can always contact me, and I always am free for coffee. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Commissioners, the story that you have on your desk will be put on the city website tomorrow. It'll be shared socially in our social media channels and sent out to regional media. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And then this happened.
Hello, my name is Ratan, last name is Khatri. I'm so happy and pleased with all of the improvements and everything that I've been seeing around town. It's just amazing and fabulous. And regarding the agenda item, I would like to nominate Mr. Craig Person and have him make you make him an unofficial ambassador for Muskegon. He has been doing some amazing stuff to promote Muskegon and the neighborhoods. And if you got a chance to see his videos, they're just really amazing. And the highlight that they give for Muskegon, it's just, you know, the Riviera of the Midwest, as it used to be called in one of his videos. So I'd like to nominate him for ambassador. But I want to just thank all of you for everything that's been happening to the local area.
I personally thank each and every one of you, especially you who have watched this entire video all the way through. If you have any questions about McLaughlin neighborhood or the developments, big or small, in Muskegon, please feel free to give me a call at Blue House Investment Group. My phone number is 408-657-6285. Thank you, and have a nice day.